Jennifer, can you hear me okay?
Yes, I can, Jenny.
Excellent, thank you. I like your polka dotted shirt, Leslie.
If you look closely, they are little roses.
Oh, I love it. So, Jennifer, are we expecting anybody else?
Carrie and Laura both might show up. I was expecting both of them, but I don't see them quite yet. So I don't know if you want to give them one more minute or not. It is 5 o'clock.
Let's wait one more minute and then we can get started. We have enough to go ahead, correct? Yes. Coral,
We do. We have-
Kyle, Leslie. We have a quorum, so we're good. Okay, let's go ahead and get started and then hopefully people will join us. So it is 5:01 and I will call the special meeting of the library board to order. Can I have a roll call, please?
Sure. Nelson,
Here.
Shuda, Stata, Bergstrom,
Here.
Beshen, Gaplin,
Here.
and Severson.
Here.
And can I, Carrie just arrived, so Shuda is here.
Shuda, yes. Thank you.
Excellent. Okay, thank you. So I need a motion to adopt the agenda as presented.
So moved by Goplin.
Is there a second?
Second by Bergstrom.
All in favor, say aye.
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 Okay,
Aye.
thank you, Kyle. Next is discussion and possible action items. So agreement with Vine Consulting for owners representative services.
So this agreement has been thoroughly reviewed by the village attorney. The owner's rep is in agreement with the changes the village attorney requested to their original agreement. Jenny and Carrie from the board also provided some feedback on the agreement. So my recommendation would be to approve the agreement as presented. And that would include both Exhibit A, which is basically some more specifics about our project and the services, and then also the a copy of the original RFP specifying the services that we asked for.
Does anybody have any questions or discussion? No, I see a lot of head shaking. So can I have a motion to approve the owner's representative?
I'll move to approve the owner's representative contract as recommended by Jennifer White.
I'll second that. This is Goplin.
Jenny, you're muted.
That is really weird. Okay. Any other questions? We have a motion and a second. Okay, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Okay. Keeps muting. We will sign the contract then for the owner's representative. So thank you for that. And then there is a second agenda item of preliminary review of AIA agreement with OPN Architects.
And I just added this for discussion. I got the draft agreement from OPN in time to add it as an item for any feedback you have, but the owner's rep will be starting with us on Monday, and the first order of business will be to get working on the architect contract so we can move forward with our project. OPN provided a proposed contract that we'll be reviewing to make sure the scope of services and all the things in the contract fit our project. I just wanted to have a minute if anybody had any feedback. There's a few typos we noticed. There's some scope of services that we'd like to change, like eliminate the furniture services, add the telecommunications services, for example. And then we want to make sure that we're covered appropriately, or at least know what to expect should we need to add additional property to the site, or something like that. The other piece I want to make sure we're set on is a schedule, because sometimes if the schedule extends beyond what's in the contract, there are additional fees that apply, and the contract as presented now is based on the schedule that we had in April, which I'm not sure is still feasible or not. So those are some of the key points we'll be discussing and reviewing. But if you have other things to bring up now, please do. Otherwise, you can get those to me at any time, and I'll make sure those get part of the conversation. Last thing is this will undergo a review by the village attorney as well, who has worked with OPN on their previous agreements and have a good working relationship to talk through any pieces that not everybody's on the same page about. So.
Does anybody have any questions right away, or you want to just send them to Jennifer if there's if you come up with questions or suggestions?
I have a question. Jennifer, you just mentioned that the county will review it. Does South Central also provide a service like that? Is that part of what they can help us with?
South Central does not have any legal staff at all, so they do not provide that service. When I mentioned who would review it, it would be the village attorney. Laura Callan would be reviewing it, and then the village administrator Martin will be reviewing it, and any other additional staff he wishes to share it with as well. And then we'll try to work through those points, and then we'll try to have everything presented in a way that's acceptable to the library and the legal services before we present it back to your board for approval, and then it would also require village board approval. And so Kyle, the county, I must have misspoke. The county, we do not have anybody from the county that would be reviewing it. It's just the village attorney. I may have cut out.
Thank you for clarifying. That sounds good to me. I just wanted to understand who was part of that.
Yeah, sorry about that.
Okay, any other questions or comments that people have? Looks like. So if you are reading through it and come up with anything, if you want to just email Jennifer, that would be great. So I think we will move along from that one. Closing future agenda items. Our next meeting is August 11th at 5 p.m. Are there any agenda items anybody would like to add to that agenda? I don't see anyone raising hands, so we'll assume the answer to that is no. So then I need a motion to adjourn.
So moved. This is Severson.
Is there a second?
Second, this is Bergstrom.
Thank you. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
So
Just,
we are,
just wanna-
yeah, sorry, go ahead, Jennifer.
just want to say thank you to everybody for making the special meeting fit into their schedules.
Yeah.
Awesome. Thank you for your quick time, and we're excited to be moving ahead. So have a wonderful Wednesday.
Thanks all.
So,
Bye.
thanks, everybody.
Bye.
Bye.